In the annals of history, where tycoons and moguls are immortalized, few are as recognized as John D. Rockefeller. But behind every empire, there's a story, one that is often paved with struggle, intrigue, and personalities larger than life. For Rockefeller, that larger than life character was none other than his own father, William Avery Rockefeller, better known as Devil Bill. Devil Bill was a man of mystery, shrouded in tales of con games, elixirs, and forbidden escapades. With piercing eyes that seemed to miss nothing, he carried an aura that inspired both fear and fascination. Town to town he'd go, posing as a deaf mute to avoid suspicion, and entrapped unsuspecting individuals into buying his dubious remedies. He'd make them believe that his potions were the solutions to all ailments, from a simple cold to the most severe diseases. Legend has it that Devil Bill had multiple identities. One day he might be Dr. William Levingston, the respected physician. The next he could be a horse trader or a lumberman, always changing as swiftly as he changed towns. But there was one constant: his insatiable appetite for money and power. Yet behind this facade of mischief and deception, Devil Bill had a family he'd often leave behind for months, even years at a time. John D. Rockefeller was one of those left in his wake. A stark contrast to his father, young John was disciplined, devoutly religious, and had an unwavering moral compass. Their relationship was a curious one. On one hand, John had an innate admiration for his father's cunning and survival instincts. After all, Devil Bill's audacious tales of swindling the gullible, however morally questionable, were undeniably captivating. They were lessons in resilience and adaptability. However, young Rockefeller also yearned for a steady hand, a moral guide which his father rarely provided. He sought refuge in his mother, Eliza, who was a pillar of strength and virtue in the household. She instilled in him the values of hard work, saving, and charitable giving, values that would shape the future oil magnate. As John grew older and entered the world of business, his approach was a blend of his parents' teachings. From his father, he inherited the art of negotiation, the knack for seeing opportunities, and the ruthless required to build a business empire. From his mother, he derived a sense of duty, responsibility, and the belief that wealth should be shared. The two, father and son, would have their confrontations. John's emerging empire in oil was built on precision, order, and a reputation for trustworthiness. Devil Bill's world, meanwhile, was one of chaos, deception, and fleeting fortunes. There were times when their worlds collided, and John would have to clean up his father's mess or distance himself from Devil Bill's notorious reputation. Yet, despite their differences, there was an unspoken bond. In Devil Bill's later years, John provided for him, ensuring his father lived comfortably. They say that while John may have disapproved of his father's methods, he could never deny the influence Devil Bill had on him. As the story goes, when Devil Bill passed, John was heard saying, "I am glad I never disowned him, but it's a good thing he lived in the age he did. Today, he would be serving time in prison." The legacy of the Rockefellers is undeniably tied to oil, philanthropy, and immense wealth. But at its core, it's also a story of a son trying to reconcile the two worlds he was born into: the world of Devil Bill's cunning schemes and Eliza's steadfast principles. It's a testament to the power of choices, the duality of nature versus nurture, and the indomitable spirit that can emerge when they collide.